First things first is for us to draw our huge rectangular figure over here to create a face. If the rectangular figure is not confronting with the white face, you just have to click reverse face. So reverse face should be facing you. The face should be facing you white. Using this SketchUp extension called Bezier toolbar, choose Uniform B Spline. Type the number of angles spline of, let's just say, 10. Draw your spline section over the rectangular face. Okay. Then right click, select Done and Exit tool. Okay. For this section, you may now delete the unnecessary part of the drawing. Press E to erase that sections. Create a group on this one. Then create multiple copy by pressing M. Then Control copy. Following the the Y axis at a distance, let's just say, of 15 meters. Let's just have 5 copies or 7 copies by pressing 7X. Okay. By doing so, we have now provided multiple copies of the same section. For us to create an organic structure and to make it much more aesthetically pleasing on our drawing, just have to scale each and every one of this. Yes. By pressing S. If you haven't reconfigured yet your SketchUp, you may also do that with extension, with window preferences, then set shortcut codes for your tools. So for me, my scale is at default of S. So arrange them on your own preference. Okay. S. And this is also why I have chosen an odd number, so that I could have a middle group. Okay. It is not necessarily for you to have the same scale on the first few objects. That is okay. This is just a random organic structure, so you don't need to worry about the symmetry of the design, given that it is an organic structure. So it is okay for us to have an inconsistent or an unsymmetrical shape. Okay. Okay. Create another copy for this one. 15 meters. A little bit more smaller. Then this one again. Okay. One more copy. M. 15 meters. So if you want to use other units, you may also choose that on your SketchUp unit settings or style. Okay. See? Okay. 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 This is more or less okay. So for us to make a solid figure on this set, you just have to explode them up. Just explode them. Then, using this SketchUp extension, we have Curviloft. Using Curviloft, let me just take that out. Curviloft, for us to make a solid face all throughout these figures. So Curviloft. So, you will have this figure. You might as well want to set your segments. The more segment you provide on this figure, the more precise the section you will have. Okay, the more what I call this compact the section that you will have. Okay, so let's go with 10. It's more or less okay. Let's go with 10. No, let's just use the horizontal. So check the process. Okay. So we now have this figure. Okay. You might want to emphasize more on this part of the drawing to extend it further, but this will just be for the drawing's sake. So then this is already in a group. Then create a huge rectangle in front of this. Let me just move this one first. Okay. Create a huge rectangle encompassing the entire figure. Like this one. Okay. Then make a multiple copy all throughout the section. Copy of distance, constant distance. So let's just go over with division of the figure. Copy up until to that part. Hello. Dito na lang. I'll just do it here. And move it over here. Okay. Move it over here at a distance of 2,500 or 2.5 meters. Then multiple copy. M control at 2,500. Make around, let's just say, 25 sections. Kulang. 50. Did it cut up? No. 60. Yeah. There. Okay. Let's move it a little bit there to cut the entire section. Okay. Okay. Go over with our figure over here. Click the section where we provided the scale. Close that. Okay. Click the figure, then explode. Okay. We've already exploded the organic structure over there. And triple click. So make sure that you have selected the entire structure. Unselect this one. Control Shift double click for us to select only the section that will be dissected. Okay. Then right click on our figure, intersect phases, then with model. Okay, after you have intersected your figure, okay, that is already done. Take the splicing material or rectangle shapes, then delete them. So as you can see over here, we have spliced or dissected the entire structure as it is. Okay, remove those lines by E. Okay. If you want to cover this one, might want to use the JHS power bar. Using JHS power bar, cover that spot as it is. Okay, or you might want just to draw a rectangle on that one. Yeah, you just cover that. Okay, then simply delete this faces over here. Delete those faces. Until you make a hole. Again, after you have intersected the solid model with our cutting planes, you can then delete the cutting planes. Delete. Erase the unnecessary lines. Same goes with this part. Okay, after doing so, you may now proceed in deleting each uh, face alternatingly. So you can delete, go over to your group, delete that one, again, again, and again, and again. Okay, so delete those faces. You'll then end up having this face. Delete the last one. Okay, we have now this organic shape. We may now start providing a little bit of touch on this one. No? So with this, we may do uh, Fido 6 joint push-pull function. So joint push-pull. So if we want to push or pull a particular organic shape, just like this one, normally we do joint push-pull on simple geometric figures, such as rectangle. So that is simply P, joint push-pull. But with the simple pull, with the simple push-pull tool on our Sketchup, we cannot do that on an organic shape, just like this one. So cannot push or pull curve or smooth surfaces. So how do we push-pull a curved surfaces? That is using a joint push-pull function or joint push-pull extension with the Frido 6. This is a free trial, so might as well use this. So you set the offset of your push-pull, let's just say of 25, an inch. So push upward, 25. It's not pretty obvious. Just say 250. 25. Enter. So it is not that obvious. Let's make it much more visible. Okay. Let's do it a bit more visible. Let's do a 250. Okay. Do that on the entire structure. Again, do the joint push-pull with the entire structure faces to emphasize the thickness of each group. Okay, as you can see here, we have now emphasizes the thickness of our section faces. Okay, by doing so, let us put up a bit of a color on this one. I prefer it to be of wood. Okay, then let's create a bit of a base. Okay. put it in a group, then move it over. Here. Okay. With that said, we have now a section as follows. Okay. And let's put a bit of a show on this one. Let's try to make shadow. Okay. And don't forget to render it to appreciate your drawing. So as you can see over here, this is now our organic structure. If you want, you may not remove those spaces between them and replace them as a glass object. So that is up to you. So it's just for the speed. Okay, so that is how you create an organic model using Sketchup extensions. So remember, what we have used here are your joint push-pull from Fido. We have Bezier, and we have also used the Curviloft. And if so, you may want to use the JHS power bar to divide your sections. Okay, so that is how we make a organic model using SketchUp and other extensions. So do not forget to press the like button, comment, subscribe, and yeah, comment if you want me to draw any other figure or to do more tutorials with SketchUp extension and SketchUp essentials, then other shortcuts in using SketchUp modeling. Bye bye.